Today, I want to touch on various regional Nigerian accents. Now, accent is a very beautiful thing. What is an accent? Accent is speaking someone else's language the way you would speak yours. So, for instance, the Hausa regional accent, because they exchange their P and their Fs, most, not every, will say people instead of people, because then the P, they pronounce it the way they'll pronounce it in their dialect or in their language. That's why you see some Yoruba people, not all, Valentine instead of Va, because the V is exchanged for F. Vulcanizer instead of vulcanizer. Some Igbo people, especially those ones from Onisha, instead of them saying, by the way, I said Onisha, so instead of saying main road, they say main load, because the R is changed for L. One very popular person that does this is Eric Gugwa, who always says remember instead of remember. Now, the Thief people also have this. They exchange their L for R, so they say lat, blooder instead of rat, instead of brother. Start moving towards the south. People from Delta State, Warri, Isoko, they'll say shoes instead of choose, because that CH is sh. I just shoes. Now the word shoes, don't just spell, because they can't say choose, they can't say spoil. Now, by the way, before I continue, let me say that not everybody from this region speak this way. It's just people who have a thick accent. For some, they can control it. The Igalas also will say ch, harsh becomes hatch. Machine becomes machine. Also, the Z is J, or Zenith becomes Genith, and Juba. Yeah, the rest of them. Now, the Idoma people will put U before a lot of consonants, especially for names. Things like Paul becomes Upolu. Things like blessing becomes Ublessing. Also, they add an N after words that have W or ow sound. So now becomes noun. They talk now, no. And then we have the Plateau people. The D becomes T. So David becomes Tafit. Bridesmaid becomes bridesmaids. Maybe it's funny, but then that's how they pronounce it. So chief bridesmaids. Then we have the Calabar people. Now they're not Calabar people, they're Akwa Ibom, Efik. Okay, but you probably call them Calabar. G becomes K. Oga is Oka. Government becomes Government. And then the N, by the way, I'm in front of Buckingham Palace. That's the Government. Okay, I don't like it. These are the ways we pronounce English words, because we pronounce it the way we pronounce our own tribal words.